like, man want to be saying album, but there's no singles. Man will go away for 5 years, 3 years, and one single, but will say my album's ready. Who's listening to that? 2019. Every man has forgotten about you, bro. Man are listening to drill now. Drill is in. Get me? Man are listening to rap. That's in. You man are not in now. But like the time when you man should have built your thing, you man were all fighting. Allow it. Trust me. And you gossip man know it's true. You man were all fighting. You man will be throwing shade at each other. But when you don't link up at each other at events, you man will be saying, "Oh, yo, brother, long time, bro, long time." But in the studio, man, I said, "Oh, what? You see my man? My man's doing a thing with so and so. You know, allow it. You man are all. Some of you man are fake. That's all it is. Allow it. I ain't got time for it. I've been saying this. I've been saying this since 2011.
Since what time? TC
Hey,
days.
you got some man in here.
TC
if I'm
days.
lying, let me know. Please let me know. Let me know if I'm lying. Because right now I'm looking at comments and I'm not seeing anything. So if I'm lying, let me know.
Yes, sir. Okay. Well, so her name is Tito Go. So how are you gonna quit going forward? I think. Listen, man are trying to build invisibles. Very simply, you start with honesty. Man can't be trained.
Let's be honest about the situation. Yeah. The only in this gospel UK thing for rap, yeah, is Governor. So maybe Governor can give a solution. The solution obviously starts at the man that obviously started this thing, innit? But again, some of the man that started this thing are not Christian artists anymore.
Wait, Sam, I think that's only one neat said, what's the solution? How can they move forward? I guess obviously Sam's saying someone like Gov can obviously do like a little Lundberg thing, you get me? Like a Lundberg thing, he's been part of the Invincibles, he can kind of
but listen, man are saying that, look, see Topper Bello, you have just said the rules. It's done, man, it's done. No, it is done. It's done. It is done. Let Governor shine. It is done. Like A-Star can come back and do his thing, but he needs to be consistent. He's not consistent enough to come and now chat. That's all it is. But you see this thing, it is done. Like maybe Governor can like Iman saying, like mentor the youngers. Do you understand?
Training sessions and that.
Yeah, get me training sessions. But there's certain men that are trying to come out of retirement. Bro, leave the mic alone. You get me? Just become youth pastors and all of that. That's the solution for you, man. There, it's just that simple.
Just to counter, only one needs point. She said, "Governor is shining, but there's space for one more person." The space. Okay. Are you going to put the work in? It's down to
the space. Yeah, the space is for.
It's down to the work.
Look, let's be honest. That space, yeah, is for A-Star, but A-Star doesn't want to come and take it. That's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. That's the only person that I think, and your boy that you're working with as well, are the only people that can be where Governor is. You see all these man like I see, your Faith Childs. To me, I don't think man want to listen to that. That's just me personally, and that's not me throwing any shade or whatever. That's just me being very honest. So when man are now coming to do, but my album's dropped, brother. When your album drops, no one's gonna listen to that. That's the honest truth.
But have you had any of the new guys coming up? Because you man are dropping.
Okay, but this is the thing. I'm sure there's new man that are coming up. But how are they? Okay, how are they meant to get their music out? Like, what happened to the? Like, remember when Governor was doing Next Thing? That was a sick thing. That should have been. That should still be going today. That should be. See, but you see that should be for the youngers coming up for now. But because
like a black box thing.
Exactly that. Exactly that. But because obviously the man them were all there trying to throw shade at each other back in the day, but in studio they'll say, "Yo, brother," but then to their bedrooms at home, you get me? Man are moving like chatty patties. You get me? Everyone knows a story about their favorite gospel MC doing a team with gospel babes and all of that. We can bring everything. We can bring up everything. If I'm lying, someone tell me I'm lying, please.
I can't
Please,
even
someone
lie.
tell me I'm lying.
Them times I was a youth, I was doing grime in it.
Listen,
So
someone tell me I'm lying.
man can't even. Yeah, God, much respect. What gospel artists do I like? Yeah, called outs. Can't. I like called out. Gav. Was that gospel? That UK or what is it? What is it?
No, all right, let's keep it. All right, let's keep it actually UK gospel, because you see all this American talk. Everyone needs to allow it. Like no one don't. Everyone needs to stop it. We're talking about UK gospel. Like when it was in the height of it. The height of UK gospel music was like from 2011 to when I can't even remember. From 2010 to some point. I can't even remember when it even dropped off. Do you understand? Because look at a time when you had what's that guy's name? Boost, Mr. Come On, and them time. That's when it hit its peak. That's when everyone was like, "Raw, this is sick. This could be an actual thing." But because the man them were moving too sexy, thinking that they've made it. Some man did not make
sexy.
it, bro.
I'm flipping dead. I said sexy. Large up Gov saying he's going to bring that back. Those kind of events.
And Barney, you are completely correct. Governor can't be holding every man on his back, to be honest. He needed help. He did need help, but no one didn't want to help him. Like everyone was waiting for him to boss, so everyone can be like, "Oh, yo, Gov, can you bring me?" No, put in the work.
Man is saying Gov was dropping deep to pick up the ball and that.
Yeah, but Governor, Esso's in America, bro. He's not in this country. He's in America making his peas. I'm talking about UK man to help other gospel UK man. So why didn't Esso come back to the UK and do something then? Open up a label or something. Do something. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
but
man, is like really play still. Yeah.
Man don't want to have the real honest conversations. That's the reality of it. Man are not creative enough. People don't want to have honest conversations. Yo,
man, you're saying not creative enough. What do you mean? Like when you say we're not creative enough, what are you trying to say?
Creative enough.
What's the like? What do you feel like?
Like
the art,
certain
the
man's
artistry.
music. Yes, the artistry. Certain men are not artists. Certain men don't want to take time in their artistry and craft it and hone their craft in music. Do you understand? Like people can talk about drill this, drill that. Man want to hear about stabbings and all of that. But the way these men are doing their bars is creative. Do you understand? There is creative man that it might be violent, and trust me, I'm not even condoning all the violence. But me, I like
100%. We're talking
real.
real.
I like
it's hard.
It's hard.
I don't condone what he's talking about, but
it
the
is
flows,
hard.
the beats as well, the glides, and I'm a producer, so I'm hearing you're hearing all of that. Like, do you see what I'm saying?
But hold on, Governor's saying I think there's at least 5 men that can help push forward. Okay, then that's calm. Then I think that those things should start happening. But to now come in, because when people are saying, "Oh, what's wrong? Why is what's the UK gospel scene dead?" Because man did not want to put in work and left Governor B to do all the work. Like certain man's projects is so dated. It is dated, but man will say, come look at my project from bro, it is dead. Your music then will not play today. Everyone will say, "What's this? What is this?"
Barney said, I was dead when I did gospel grime. No one told me, and I was yelling out for no one told me I was out yelling for no reason. But when
I told you this.
I told you. I changed up.
Barney,
People
I
don't
told
learn
you
how
that.
to change.
Barney, I told you was dead. But obviously, them times, because I didn't have a voice in them times in the gospel thing, it wasn't heard. But you were dead. But now you're hard. Barney's hard. Rap sick. I will listen to that all day. But Barney on grime, I do not want to hear it.
Okay, I think they're dropping names about how to push it forward.
Yeah, Mark Jones, I'll listen to some of these man. I'll go actually back and listen to them. Because to be honest, if I'm going to be so honest, like, because the gospel scene was so dead, I thought gospel music for the UK in terms of rap, I said allow it. I'm not listening to these man ever again. To be honest,
it's techie still.
It is a techie one.
I think you should tell why. I think me personally, I feel passionate about it because not just I'm talking more so not forget gospel, but forget gospel. I'm talking more as a Christian creative.
Mm-hmm.
How many Christian creatives have are rated?
Mm-hmm.
How many man can you say are going to this set?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got
Governor so dumb.
how many man can go to this set and you've got man quicker in their boots like, all right, he's coming, and he's a Christian.
Exactly.
How many man are you proud to say, all right, they're Christian artists, you know, or you can show your friends? Do you get what I'm saying? Or how many Christian producers can you say, oh, doing this or what? Fam, right now there's
Actually, you
there's
know what?
tumbleweed.
Wait, sorry to cut you.
Tumbleweed.
Happy
Yeah.
and Governor B and Barney artists, yeah. Let's talk about this positive gas thing, because some of you man were also screaming positive gas. So why is it? Yeah. So why is it all of a sudden acceptable to do positive music now? Someone let me know. Let's talk the real facts now. Well, you man shook in doing positive music, thinking that man will say, "Oh, you're not a Christian." I said some. I didn't say you happy. I'm just saying. Cause let's all have this real conversation. Cause I know bare man that was screaming positive gas, and like I'm trying to say, your favorite rapper is now a club promoter, bro, slapping cheeks. So let's talk about that.
I'm moving the voice still. Let me just close this thing.
You get me? And this is the honest truth. And this is not even me sending. This is me being very honest. It's a very honest conversation. Let's talk about the positive music thing, innit? Why were man doing positive music? Like when man were doing positive music and we're saying, oh, I don't want to put like, you know, Jesus bars in my bars. It's cool, like it's calm. If someone just want to put Jesus in their bars, it's cool. But as long as the music is positive and it's inspiring, why not? But man, like Christian man, certain artists were bloody condemning certain man, you know. Do you get me? Like that's what I want to know. Like why was positive gas a thing?
Pre-Gov's thing, just so I read it out. I said, Sammy, I agree, but times change and people learn. Personally, I got heavily influenced into gospel music via church. As I grew, I wanted to talk about other positive things as well as the usual.
I respect that, Governor. I respect that honesty. Like I'm trying to say, I understand that people change, Barney, but it doesn't change the fact that the people that were doing positive music back then, discouraging, man. Do you understand? That's all it is. And that is my point. Like, if we're all meant to be like Christians and all meant to be like trying to encourage each other, and someone's actually making positive music, that's not actually.
DJ H locked in.
Who?
DJ H. I'm just locked on still.
Yeah, some of these man, I don't know any of you.
I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Just like I'm corrupt FM and that. Large up, triple O, locked on.
Do you understand? That's just my thing. Like, so happy. When you was told that it was positive gas, yeah, how did that make you feel? Please comment below. Because I heard Bearman's get onto Vic Tizzle when he was doing his thing. Do you understand? Like I'm trying to say, your favorite legend is now sending for Christ. So allow it. Why aren't man calling his phone, asking him, yo, brother, what's going on? Like, why are you sending for God? Understand? But when man was doing positive music and just my man, you already know who, and everyone knows who. Boy, Governor's saying, who do you reckon has dropped a really good project from the gospel scene in the last 2 to 3 years? Exactly. So wait, the only person that I think has dropped a thing is Governor. Governor's the only person that's been dropping projects personally. I'm talking about. I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about rap.
Right. No, I feel like
in the UK scene. Okay, but you see Esso. Okay, but you see Esso's team. For me personally, I can't. For me personally, Esso's thing, yeah, I can't really get past that American barrier. Man is still spitting in an American accent. I don't know about all of that stuff. So man needs to come back to their English roots. But Governor's the only person.
No, but he might spend time there, innit? So maybe he's picked up the.
Nah, bro.
That's
I
why you
was
got
told
the
that
twang in it.
Esso was English, but he's spitting an American accent, so that needs to allow it. Get me? He needs to just come back and spit English. This is 2019.
Wait.
Get me? People need to allow it. Everyone needs to be honest. I know that everyone back then was saying, "Why is Esso spitting in a American accent?" Sorry,
No, he's
Esso. I'm
not
just being
English.
honest. It's not even. It's not even. It's not
He
even
said
a.
this.
It's not even a shade.
Large up, my sis.
It's just my
Lots.
thing. Anyway.
Yeah, he said he's not English.
So then, what are you, bro? Okay, even if you're Nigerian, why are you still spitting an American accent? It doesn't make sense. You're Nigerian, innit? Allow it. Next. So the only person for me is Governor at the end of the day. And Ali, like I'm trying to say, and your boy that you're working with are there to push it. For me personally, Faith Charles music, I don't really mess with. That doesn't really appeal to me. Do you understand? That's just me personally.
To be fair, I haven't listened to as much as I should do, so I can't really.
Okay, but all right, let me tell you why. Because you're not interested. That's why. I'm not interested. I'm not saying that Esso is not talented. Just let me point it out there. I have not said that Esso is not talented. I've just said, for me personally, I can't get past the barrier of him spitting in American. That's all it is for me personally, okay? But yeah, the reason why me and you don't really just pay attention to gospel music, apart from Governor B, is because there's no man that is that interesting. Like I'm trying to say, I don't know if Happy, I don't know if Happy still does gospel. I don't know, but the thing that even what he's putting out is sick. Do you understand? To be fair, so large up them, man. But like I'm trying to say, if we want to talk about gospel, man, we're talking about your governors, your A stars.
To be fair, you can't leave out Shady.
Who?
Have you heard of Still Shady?
I have never heard of this person. So who is
that's what I'm saying.
person?
You might have to check.
You see what it is? I'm also here to learn. Also, I'm not just here to just send shade to people.
100%.
Do you understand?
100%.
I'll check out all of these people. That's not a problem. But
100%.
if we're going to have a real honest conversation, people need to have the honest conversation. Do you understand? People just think that because you do gospel, man needs to buy your stuff. Let your music be quality. Let your music be good.
But I think that's something that Gov was saying in the other live, isn't it? I feel like as Christians, but we said this before, innit? But this is our first point. I feel like we are making excuses. You have to pay the price.
Exactly.
You have to pay the price. I can't be maybe playing in the academy. My boy is now. Wait, you see my man that plays for Barca, 17-year-old that scored a goal one day. Fam, I can't be complaining that he's starting. What work have I put in? He's staying after training, doing free kicks, doing this and that. So why am I complaining that my man? Okay, he's in the first 11. What work are you doing?
Boy,
You're about there chomping on Doritos. When you're meant to be training, your diet. What's going on?
Talk
you
about
what I'm
it.
saying? And it's just a challenge to everyone, including myself. Like, fair enough, we can all be saying, this or that. But listen, let's just cut the rubbish in it. We know what you're meant to be doing. Everyone knows what they're meant to be doing. If you're not on it, then allow it. We can't be. The prayer's not gonna. Praying to God is not gonna make up for the hard work. You got to put in the work.
And the maddest thing is,
you gotta work, fam.
And one thing that I've clocked, certain rappers that are gospel that are trying to come back are semi out of touch speaking to certain men. Certain men are married now, but they'll still be trying to chat about certain things. It's like, bro, just talk about like, I don't know, talk about your life. Talk about, now that you're married now, like how that is. How God has changed you. Do you understand all of these things? Ace of my guys joined in. So Ali, just a quick one, yeah? No, because obviously Ali was trying to come on this God bless you tip. Bro, this is not 2011 where you can think you can sum me like that. Ali, I love you, but I'm just saying you need to be consistent, my brother. But anyways, carry on, my bro.
Yeah, bro, I feel like it was you talking still. You're talking about something still.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the man, like, people need to be consistent. People need to just produce good music. That's all
I
it
think it's as
is.
simple as that. I think we're overcomplicating it,
We are.
overcomplicating the issue, and we're just trying to cut corners. Listen, we have to be all right with not being good enough, okay? That's
That's
it.
all it is.
Me, I don't think I'm good enough yet, and that's okay. But I have to be all right with not being good enough. Because until I'm all right with not being good enough, man can't progress. If I'm lying to myself and telling my brother he's good, fam, he's not going to get better. And we're all going to be in the same place. So it starts with being honest. Don't be in denial. Man has to be like, cool. The kick selection on this beat is actually dead, and I have to say it. I can't be hiding.
But let's be honest, yeah, because even you're trying to come on this like humble thing, and obviously, let me know. Hold on, like what you're doing, I've been seeing what you're doing. Do you understand? Like, keep going. Do you understand? Like, you're doing big things. Like celebrate these things that you're doing. Don't just be thinking, oh, like I'm not good enough. Because if you wasn't good enough, then you wouldn't be doing certain things that you're doing now. Do you understand? So like, you're sick. Like, you're sick. Like, congratulations for all the little things that you have been doing and all the big things that you've been doing. Keep on going. Do you understand? Like, certain man want to be where you are. It's just that simple. And the reason why you're there is because you've been putting in work and you've been grafting. Man don't want to graft. Man don't want to put pen to pad and come up with some good, witty stuff, creative stuff. Do you understand? That is the reality of it. My bro, Big J, has joined.
Man, like Big J.
Do you understand? Like, even like Big J, Captain, all these producers, because even Faith Child was trying to move like to say man ain't getting paid. Man, them know some of you artists know that you man were not paying some of these man. Do you understand? It's just because these man didn't want to speak up or hot you man up. Do you understand? But you man have to start paying some respect to these man and just pay them their peas. Like, the same way these producers are making beats, they want peas for their beats. Like, they need to eat as well. Like, even if like you can't pay man, come up with some little like negotiation, bro. Do you understand? Be like, like when that PRS money comes in or something, I'll pay you or something. I don't know, but man are trying it.
Listen, credit to Haps and Mel's, because these guys, they go above and beyond, innit? That's testament to what you're saying. They go above and beyond. Every time gestures. It's not even about peas. Obviously, they sort man out, but it's not even about peas. It's just about the respect. A lot of the times.
Wait, hold on. Ali. No one's saying that no one rates you because you're cold, my bro. Do you understand? You are cold. Like, one of the coldest MCs. Forget even gospel MC. One of the coldest MCs I've heard, bro. You just need to be consistent, my brother. And I can't wait to hear music because I've been hearing that you've got an album coming out or whatever. Do you understand? Like, you're cold. So stop trying to come on this self-pity thing and just be consistent.
That's all. I have no idea about who's not paying their producers in 2019. To be fair, I'm not sure some of you clocked the bit before. Oh, yeah, I think you clocked that bit where I was just saying, fam, if you find someone that you believe in, you'll partner with them, you'll invest in them. Do you get it? Obviously, with that though, the character has to be A1. It's not everyone you can invest in. It doesn't matter if you've got the gift. It's about character as well. A certain man, they could be good, but the way they'll carry themselves, or even the way you see in the small things, how maybe you do something for them, how do they react? Did they start snatching? If you do something for someone, did they snatch the thing? Is there that entitlement there? Cool. I know I've rolled this man out. I can't work with him because the respect is that's foundational. There's no respect, allow it. It's done. So, but there's not a lot of people you can do that for still. I'll be honest.
It's true.
I'll be honest. But the honest truth is, cool.
Actually, hey, guys that are actually watching this, yeah, out of the gospel scene, who do you think, bar for bar, can spin one of these artists out there that's not doing gospel?
So I'm saying who can jump on a set?
Yeah, who can jump on a set and merch?
It's no lacking.
Because let me tell you something. Some of these drill man will give you a run for your money as well, you know. No, that is all facts. I know A-Star can spin a man. I've been saying this. Yeah, Brewer, of course. I like Brewer. But again, some of you man do some funny stuff, man.
turn it down a bit.
Man are saying this still shady guy. I need to listen to this guy, you know.
No, we can see it.
Barney, I agree with you. He is so sick. I need more music from him as well. Man are saying Gabs. To be honest, I don't know if Gabs can light up a set personally. I don't know. Trust me, E-Man, you used to trust me. Game Changer used to MC as well. Don't think I don't know about you. Even you, Topper Bello. Don't think I don't know about you as well. I remember all you females as well were on it. I rate that still.
Nice stuff, bro. It'd be good to see you on the set, man. I can't lie. It'd be good to see you on the set.
Hey, Governor, man, you need to do some bloody next thing 140 thing. I don't know, man. You need to bring some real man.
And what I'm saying, Sam, I'm saying about what I'm saying is.
So someone's asked me about Icy. Okay, like I'm trying to say, because people think I'm trying to throw shade in it. You see the Icy thing, yeah? I don't think Icy's that great, personally. That's just me. I think certain man gassed him, saying that he was the gospel referee too. You man lied to him badly. It was sad. I don't know why you man lied to him, but I don't know. Because even me, I heard his recent music, or his recent project. It wasn't that great, personally for me. But I won't even say who played it to me. But yeah, it wasn't that great. And that's what I'm talking. And that's what I'm trying to say. Man needs to just hone in on their craft. Know what works for you.
Yeah, I mean, he's got tone though. I can't lie.
Huh?
He's got tone.
Okay, that's oh wow, he's got tone. Is that it? Where's the bars? Where's the creativity? Bro. Come on, like we can't. Come on, man. We have to allow it, man. We have to allow this. Oh, he's got tone. Is that it?
No, I feel like he can rap though.
Pardon?
I feel like he can rap.
I'm sure he can.
Wait, Gav said, "Oi," and the producers thing. That's down to unprofessionalism on both.
Someone asked me, "Am I a music expert?" I'm not. You know, I just like music, to be honest, and I know what sounds good. You know.
Wait, producers shouldn't really be allowing themselves to work for free, and art shouldn't have exploited it. People learn. I hear that, Gav.
I remember I'm saying personally, it is my opinion, so don't come and crucify me. I'm saying personally for me. So if you man don't agree, that's okay. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But like I'm trying to say, for me, you man lied to Icy saying that he was the gospel Wretch 32 because he stop it. Anyways. But shout out the man them though, the old school man, like A-Star and them lot, to be honest. You lot all used to do your thing still.
What other questions do you man have for Sam?
Yeah, man.
Because Sam is like, obviously, you get me?
They allow me. Look, them man know who were lying to Icy, innit? Do you understand? Them man know who were lying to Icy, to be honest. Governor, like I'm trying to say, some of you man know that you man were lying to Icy. I'm not even going to name names because I'm not a drawer. I'm not a drawer like that.
As I said, I'm not involved.
So, El Dubsy, stop it. Why are you not? Oh, allow it, man. You man that I said El Dubsy, allow it. Stop it. You lot, stop it. I rate that he might have started this thing, but allow it. Governor, I think he was hard. I don't. But El Dubsy, you lot need to allow it, man.
I think convo like this are healthy. It's important to air out how we feel. A lot of men have been holding it in for time. I rate you, man, for this. Yeah, straight. Let's allow all of the holding it in. It's dead.
Hey, Barney,
let's have a convo.
How the gospel scene can be awakened again is people like you to come back and do what you're doing now and do it in the gospel scene. How about that? Because right now it's dead. Let Governor and Ali and whoever else is doing their music do their thing. But yeah, there's certain man here that need to really park it off, bro. Personally.
What did Shady say? Okay, Shady selling and songwriting.
That's what I'm trying to say. Artists, and that was a problem with certain gospel artists. They didn't know what works for them. Certain man were trying to shell down a set, but really they were artists, man. Certain man that are shellers are trying to do music. It's like you get me. So,
but you know the Mazzolini. The Mazzolini is it's a balance doing sets and artistry. You've got to know sometimes you're doing too many sets. There's a time where you're doing too many sets. You're going back to studio and your bars are. How can I explain it? It's mad. It's a gentle balance. Obviously, sets are for training. If you do too much of it, it will then affect the balance. So it's a gentle. Wait, hold on. It's a gentle.
Actually, all right, Governor B and A-Star, can I ask a question? Will you man ever do a joint mixtape?
No, I said Creps and Corner. I heard that.
Governor B and Ali, I think you man should do a joint mixtape together to show some unity in this gospel thing. Honestly. You man chat to me, because you man are not talking now.
Hey, Sammy boy.
You get me?
But quick,
I want to know.
But it was a quick one though, just whilst they're patterning that answer. A-Star said, Barney, I agree, bro. Consistency on my behalf hasn't been great. But I also feel like people look at numbers for success.
Oh, shit. So, A-Star said, that's all on Gov. It's nearly done. Okay. All right. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, lads.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about. We need to see these things.
Gov, I can't lie. You
Governor
actually got dropped under the bus. You're under the bus right now. You're bleeding. You're bleeding right now, bro.
Under the bus, yo.
You're bleeding right now, bro. I can't lie. Revive yourself. Revive yourself, Gov. You're bleeding.
Gov, you need to start
It's raining. It's raining that right now. It's 11 p.m. outside, bro.
Trust me. Someone needs to... You get me?
Can you confirm? Drip is confirm.
You get me? Because look, there are men that were in this gospel thing.
Hey, Sam.
In this
group response.
What?
Gov goes, we've done one tune. It was 2016 too. Large up my MD, Jolla. Come on, bro. My MD.
Get me like people like Big J, Captain. These men were talented, bro. And some of these men took these men for granted. So are we going to see a Happy and Barney Barney artist collab as well? Like these are little things as well. Like these are the kind of things. These are the kind of things that will bring these men together. Do you understand? And oh yeah, and Remy too as well. Don't forget Remedy. Sorry, my bad.
Listen, man. Hold on. Where's Remy? Someone get Remy in. Remedy
get me. And Remedy
bad
too.
Boy.
Bad boy producer.
Is a bad boy. If you don't know in this life, you understand one thing before we move on. Remedy's a bad boy. That's it.
But yeah, I think Governor and Ali should do a joint thing still. That's just me personally.
A-Star said it was nearly done. We was planning, but Gov is a busy guy.
Boy,
Ali thinks one tune in 2016 is nearly done mixtape. This is what I mean. Man think that's enough. And then Gov goes, planning is not nearly done, you pagan. Wow, Gov, that's a bit strong. And he goes, I'll be real. If I'm doing a drum project with anyone, it's Brewer first.
Oh, that's fair. All right, Governor, when's that happening?
Gov, people want to see, fam. Sammy wants to see the architect plans. You get me?
Trust me, I want to see the man. I want to see man do this because there are men that are doing music that are doing joint mixtapes and stuff like that. Do you understand? There are men that want to work together. So in the gospel scene, why ain't man working together? I tell you why. Because there are certain men that can't jump on the mic with certain men. That's why. Because certain men are not ready. That is why.
Mazzolini.
That is why.
So how did they get ready then?
Boy, I don't know, man. You tell me. You man are the music man. I'm just the mere civilian.
Okay, I'll tell you. One,
go on, let me know.
One, you need to change your friends. One, make sure you're laughing. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Change your friends.
Make sure. E-Man said now Remy's charging Pastor Toby money. You're an idiot. Yo, fool.
Droopy.
You're so mad.
Fam,
But go on,
change
sorry, go on.
yeah, change your friends.
Yeah.
Honest friends only. Bring them to studio. Bro, I got my next door neighbor. Ask Haps or Mills. When we got tunes, we'd get him to come over. Fam, I'll tell you one story. There's one day, me and Haps worked on a tune, spent the
Yeah.
whole day patting him. Yeah, killing ourselves. My little brother, big up Jay, told him to come. He came through, we played him the tune, and after we're gassed in it, we finished the tune. Playing the tune now. You know what brother said? He goes, yeah, like it's not like an orthodox in it, like it's ordinary in it, it's calm in it, like and yeah, like that's it really. Like there's no difference, there's no real difference to another tune really. But yeah, like, it's cool, innit?
Governor's saying Barney on a grime album, on a gospel album.
Mazzolini. Yeah,
Bro, I think
heart
these
was
things
broke.
should happen. You man should just do it, man. Or why don't you
Let
all
them
just do
sort
some
out.
kind of like do your thing, man?
You man,
to be honest.
you man, your comments in their live, innit? So that happens, then where? That's the reality. But as I was saying, like literally, my brother broke. He just literally broke everyone's heart, but we needed it. Because what happened after that? We were able to better the tune. We were able to make another hook. So then one, change your friends. Two, after you get honest feedback, you have to accept it. Sometimes where we are, we're dead. Three, from there, what do you need to do? What's the steps? Fam, if you're trying to songwrite, maybe look at other songwriters that you can jump into sessions with and learn. Sparring every day, write like 5 songs every week. Set targets.
Question, lads, yeah. People in this live, yeah. Alright. Music aside, yeah. What do you think?
Barney on Crowd still FIFA tune on FIFA. Mazzolini. Anyway, go.
Huh?
Barney's got a tune on FIFA apparently. That's a Mazzolini.
Yeah, that's some serious piece and well done to him. But music aside, yeah. Why do
Jamie Lopez, I see.
Why do non-believers, yeah, or like people that don't go to church, why do they think Christians are somewhat fake?
Because we're not honest, innit?
But why is that?
Because I think we somehow believe that being, I wouldn't say Christ-like. That's strong. That's the wrong word. But I think somewhat being kind is not saying the truth, and that's something that I've played into myself. I'll be honest. That being loving is not telling the truth, when that's exactly the opposite. If you look at it, Jesus was on crud still. He's not really afraid of man. He would tell you the truth. That doesn't mean he's gonna like say it in a mad way. Sometimes it might be a mad way, because that's what you need for you to wake up. But it is what it is. It's just plain. So I think that's why we're not really respected, and a lot of us as well. I feel like we don't know what we believe. We're confused in the first place. Do you get it? We're confused.
Still Shady said this conversation's got me triggered. Why is it triggering you, fella? What's up? Talk your truth, my bro. Because let me be honest as well, and just bringing it back to the music, yeah. And I think sorry, I'm just going to bring it back to the music quickly, and I think why certain man didn't really prevail as well is because certain man were doing certain things with certain Christian babes. Certain man will be doing things. Certain things will happen. Like certain man will get certain people pregnant, and man will say, "I'm going away for a year." But how about talk about it? Get me. Everybody messes up. Everybody.
That's deep. That's true.
Everyone messes up.
That is
even the people that listen to your music.
It's true.
Even the people that are in church listening to your music. Do you understand? These man will be looking at these man thinking, "Raw, these man are perfect." But you man will go away for a year, and then will come jump on the track, pouring out your soul.
It's true,
bro. You don't want to hear that, bro. Just come out and just talk.
It's true.
Just come out and talk, because in that way you're helping someone very quickly. Don't let it be a year, and then you're not gonna come and drop a tune and be like, "Yeah, I've been going through a mad thing. You know, certain man says I'm not on it anymore, and all of this bullshit, brother." Just talk the things, innit? Like, that's all it is. Everyone needs to be honest.
And you know the maddest thing, you'd be surprised the kind of music you'll make out of that, you know.
Bro, facts.
You'll make the reason why you said that, I think it's even chatting to me still. Music you'll make, the music you make out.
Cat did allow me, man.
Well,
sorry, Go on, my bro. I'm listening.
And I was just saying the music you'll make out of the vulnerability, like you'll be surprised the music you'll make out of that place of being raw, what you can write out of that place.
Yeah.
And I'm challenging everyone in this live that that writes, produces, whatever, produce out of don't produce out of your plastic reality. Produce out of what's actually happening.
No, do you know what is it? Even forget music. Every man that follow that are Christians and stuff like that, even the man that even backslided, or whatever you want to call it, even man that wanna call this whole thing backsliding and all of that, bruv, it's life, innit? Everyone gets tempted, innit? That's all it is. So, but let me tell you why non-Christians will get onto Christians, because when certain men are doing their thing, they're not honest about it, and it's okay it's okay to mess up. It's okay, because you're still learning. Remember, the Christian walk is not a sprint, it's a marathon. Like, you're still learning as you go along, bro.
Yep.
Do you understand? Because again, there's pastors where I'm telling you now, why aren't we taking flipping priests that are touching children off the pulpit? But no one don't want to have that conversation. So clearly, yeah. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, my bro? Like, everyone messes up. Everyone messes up. So put it in your music. Like, because that is real life to you. And people identify with real music. I want to be putting in scriptures, and look, I will not explain what scriptures mean. But you want man to go and look it up. But do you even know what it means yourself?
Fam, you saw my chin in it. That's how you know it's a deeper thing. Because when you look at
sorry, someone's saying church culture. All right, but we've been saying church culture for how long, bro? We've been saying church culture for how long? It needs to change.
But bro,
it needs to change. It needs to change. We can't be saying church culture. It needs to change. Like, people need, I get everyone wants to have their own little salvation with God, but some of your bedrooms are suffering. Bring them back to God. That's the reality of it.
So man can cry now still. What you're saying is mad.
Like,
it's uncut.
Hey, Captain, allow me, my bro. You are so dumb, Captain.
Yeah, logic, that's real still.
Do you understand? Like, there are like, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, back in the day, like, the only reason why, and a lot of people that were backsliding, as you so call it now, is because back in the day, all man were doing was going to college, church, and church events. Man weren't having fun, and that's why man will say, Christians don't know how to have fun. Let me tell you something, yeah, because people don't want to have the conversation as well. Christians are in clubs slapping cheeks. Christians are whining, and you will still find them worshipping God. It doesn't mean that they're not Christian. Do you understand? Like, people had a life before they came to God. Like, it doesn't mean that once you say the believer's prayer, automatically you're holier than thou. It doesn't make sense. Like, give people time. Give people time to change. Give people time to change. Do you understand? People are saying, Christian man don't have game. And all of this. Bruv. Do the girls even... Some of the girls, you don't want to even approach them, because some of them, they will come with dolly shoes, fam. Flat dolly shoes with open toes. Lie, people need to lie, bro.
Hey, nah.
People need to come in and lie, bro.
Hey, you need to.
Let me tell you something. Christian girls also are in the club twerking and they're freeing it up for man that don't even know God. You know, there are Christian girls that are freeing it up for man that do judge, that are on road. They're backing it up, but no one don't want to have that conversation. No one don't want to have that conversation, bro. Do you understand? So when all these Christian girls are here saying, man don't have game, but you're out there backing it up for a real one, allow it, man. People need to allow it. Stop it, man. And then when things happen, that's when they want to now come and find a Christian brother. Allow it.
Looking for reward. looking for a reward after your
Allow
deeds.
it.
Nah, like, let me
Man
chill.
need to allow it. Get me? Everyone needs to allow it. Like,
Report
there are
yourself.
Christian men that have sauce. There are just some men that, do you understand? I hear that man want to be on zeal for God, yeah?
Emmanuel, allow it.
Well, what's he saying?
Emmanuel said, can we raise seed, please?
Oh, Emmanuel, allow me, bro.
Emmanuel, allow it, bro.
Do you understand? Like,
No, Sam, gone. You're saying?
like, this is the thing. Like, people say, "Oh, Christians don't have game." Da, 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 da. I promise you, I know Christians,
That's them, man.
and believe me, yeah, them man have game. Because I've seen them move to non-Christian girls and Christian girls. I've even seen Christian girls that are singing in choir, freeing it up for another brother in church. Allow it. People need to allow it. Everyone needs to stop it. Everyone needs to stop it.
Your source don't count, bro. You're married,
Governor,
bro.
you're a fool.
Your sources, you get me? You've done your thing, so...
Do you understand? There are girls that are hitting high notes, not only for the pastor, bro. Believe me. I tell you that. It's the realness. No one don't want to have this conversation. No one don't want to have this conversation.
Bro, this is your space, isn't it? You got space. Free it.
No one don't want to have this conversation. Everyone's saying Sam Nation. You man, come to my church. That's it. Put money in my bank account, baby.
Joke.
No, I'm joking, but yeah, man. People don't want to have this kind of conversation, bro.
I was just gonna quickly interject, Sam. Herman Tito said, "Who wants to be honest about their former struggles?" Though eye emojis. You said that, but who wants to be honest about their current struggles?
Exactly.
That's what I'm gonna say.
So what? Would you rather just suffer in silence and then just be doing what you're doing? When I promise you, if you was to now say what you're dealing with, what your struggles are, there is other people that go church who are just like you, struggling with the same thing. Do you understand? Church is there for a reason. Church has not become a safe haven for nobody. Even for the man that are in church. Church is not the safe haven anymore. Why is that? Everyone, why isn't church a safe haven anymore? Like, why is this?
What do you mean by cancel culture and social media to play a part in this?
Do you know what? Yeah, big up E-Man and Gabs for their topic on cancel culture. Let's have a talk about cancel culture. Because personally for me, yeah, okay, so you see the cancel thing, yeah? I think man need to get cancelled. Do you understand? Now, I'm not saying that you should condemn man and be like, oh, because you've done wrong and all of this, that you can't still show love in it. But in order for that person to be shown love, that person has to accept their responsibilities and know where they've gone wrong. That's the only way man can move forward. Do you understand? Because man will say, R. Kelly, man will bump R. Kelly's music and all of that. But the reality of it is, yeah, until R. Kelly's honest about him touching kids and all of that, people might say, you know what? You're like, get me, you're sick. So we can show you love, you need help. But man is barefaced lying, telling people that he hasn't touched anything or whatever. So me personally, I think cancel culture needs to be done. Because again, this PT guy in Spat Nation, all of this is happening, but why aren't other churches going mad? Because PT is basically a representation of other Christians, you know? This is what people think Christians do. Do you get? And there's no like other pastors going to Spat Nation to be like, rah, like, what are you man doing? Do you understand? That's the problem. That is the problem. We don't want to stand up for what is right.
No, it's fact. I don't. I think as well, I feel like we're too, I think we're
too complacent. Yeah. We're too complacent.
Complacent, and I think afraid as well of opinions. We're very cautious of what people think. I think that's a...
Bro, we're too... E-man, when you go there, you need to chat to a real man there. Because this is my thing now, yeah? I'm not even saying that SPAC should even get shut down, you know? I'm just saying, this is my thing for SPAC. Take out the man that are messing up SPAC Nation and put someone that actually wants to ride for God as a leader there. And let that person change. Let that person change SPAC Nation.